Happy Vlogmas Day 15. I believe that's right. So today, hair is up and I'm already a drowned rat because it is a very yucky day here. It is rainy and just yuck. And I went out and I did some of my shopping. So I'm almost done. I have to go through all the boxes and totes and everything and see, you know, who I still need. Make everything look even. Part of, you know, all the kids, all the family. And let's see. We're going to make peanut brittle today. That's what I thought we would do. Charles already took off because I said I was turning the camera on. He's being camera shy today. I'm not sure why. And we have a massive amount of birds. Like, scary amount of birds flying all around outside. And I'm not sure what's up with that. Charles says that it is from the movie The Birds, and they're all coming to get us. I don't know, I never even seen that movie. So, alright, I guess that's about it. And the kids have all been making fun of me because of the way I stacked my boxes. And I said, well, you know who stacked those boxes. Real quick about me. I am the most unorganized person in all the universe. And anything that you guys see that's organized is from Charles or Ash. Those are two very organized people. The rest of us, no, we are not at all. No organizational skills. My laundry pile, it just keeps growing, and I didn't even have time to do it yesterday, so I got to do that today. As you can see over there, it's just like a mountain. Big family laundry never, ever, ever ends. No matter how many times I say, use a towel more than once, you're clean when you get out, you don't need to throw it every day into the wash. You don't need to change your clothes 3 times a day, you know, and put all that in the wash. That's the joy of having a bunch of teenage girls. The baby, of course, changes clothes a million times a day because he's so messy. And Luke, he'd wear the same thing every day, his pajamas, if I didn't make him change. He loves his pajamas. And Charles, he changes a couple times a day, probably. He has his clothes he does around the house. And but I am just kind of in bum clothes today. In our tie-dye shirt, so I'm not all dolled up or anything. Because I'm going to do this. I wanted to get out this morning and get to the stores before it got too crazy, and that so didn't even happen. They were so crazy. I slept till 6, which for me is sleeping in, and then I made Charles get up at 10 because I said, you'll never go to bed tonight, and that won't work for me. So you got to get up. So yeah, that's it. That's my boring rainy day story. Alright, this is what you need. You need some butter. Peanuts, but they need to be raw peanuts. I just get these at Meijer in the nut section. They need to be raw Spanish peanuts. And then corn syrup, vanilla, baking soda, salt, sugar, and a big pan to pour it in when you're done. And then I go on, and you need to grease your pan. So I just sprayed it down really good with some just Crisco non-stick. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get a pot and a wooden spoon. And to that, you're going to add water. I did forget to tell you, you will need water. And you're also going to go on and add your corn syrup and your sugar. And I do have all the measurements at the end of the video, so you can freeze it and write it down if you want, or take a snapshot, however it is you want to do it. So after you've added all the 3 of those ingredients together, you're just going to stir that up. And your burner should be on high now. You're going to want to stir it until it comes to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, this is where you're going to need to just kind of baby it and stir it constantly, because it will burn. So you're going to keep stirring until it gets thicker. You'll see it kind of get thick. Once it's thick, add your peanuts. It's going to be kind of like a thick syrup, and you're going to stir your peanuts. You definitely want to stir, they will burn. And you're going to stir that continuously until it turns really thick and kind of straw-like in color, and you can really smell the peanuts cooking. Then you're going to remove it from the heat, and you're going to add your vanilla, your salt, and your butter. And you're going to stir that in until that is all melted. Once that's all melted, you're then going to add your baking soda. Now be ready, because it's going to foam up, but that's good. That's what you want. That gives you the air pockets that are in it and makes your peanut brittle light and airy. So you do want this to foam up. I think it's pretty cool, actually, when it does it. And then very carefully, once that is all stirred up good, you're going to take it and transfer it to your prepared cookie sheet. Now definitely make sure that you have sprayed or buttered your pans, that it does not stick. You're just going to dump it all out on there. Again, you very easily could burn yourself, so just be careful. And then you're going to take 2 forks and just kind of spread it out and pull it out. And then once you have completely just spread it evenly all over your pan, then you've got to let it cool. And that could take a half hour, 45 minutes. You want the bottom of your pan to be cold. You want all of it to just be completely cool. Otherwise it's more bendable than hard and ready to break. And then you just break it. I use a mallet and a wooden spatula, and once it's broken into a bunch of little bits, you have your peanut brittle. Girls stepped up and made dinner. I was a little nervous about it because I didn't follow any kind of recipe, but it turned out fabulous. I will give you guys a peek at what the girls made us for dinner. Cookers, take a bow. Tonight's dinner is presented by Katie and Ash. Let's check it out. They made us a fabulous dinner. Grilled cheese and tomato soup for Charles, and rice with crescent rolls and grilled cheese. And what is it? Well, what is it?
It was kind of all thrown in a pot.
It was a one-pot dish.
It's a one-pot dish of what?
Corn, green beans,
Potatoes, celery, tomatoes.
Some kind of stew? Did y'all follow a recipe or what?
No.
Oh, heaven help us all.
And there's a bunch of spices we added.
Oh, heaven help us all even more. You did
And
not
rice.
follow any recipe?
No.
Or ask me about spices?
No.
We just throw them in. So
We made sure it
they're
smelled good.
Oh, pray for us.
Well, you don't like it, I'll eat it.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Did you guys try it?
So they all taste good.
Well, it looks like a beautiful dinner to me. Oh, and Veronica, she gets grilled cheese and dinner rolls. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 16. And I definitely hope you guys try this recipe out. It really is wonderful. You just have to trust me. It's not all that hard. Just make sure you keep stirring. That's the main thing to keep it from burning. And I also hope you guys enjoyed seeing my girls cook dinner. That was such a fabulous treat. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.